Welcome to Cowboy Kingdom, episode 305. Dustin Breakbill alongside Leo Biaz. And how are you doing, Leo?
I'm good, my man. I'm happy to be here at the CK Studios because the station is going through some little bit of remodeling, right? Yes. So we had to try some stuff out here. Dustin's first time in here. Welcome, man. Hopefully you like it.
Yeah, E-Man's running the cameras, of course, behind the scenes over there.
Absolutely. So he'll be cueing all the B-roll and stuff like that. But today we have an action-packed show.
Yes, we do.
Where we're going to talk about the mega trade is what I like to call it, because we haven't seen a trade of this magnitude in the past 5 years, I would say, right?
I think this is one of the biggest trades in probably NBA history.
I think so, too.
Yeah, and it's for great talent all around, so it's going to be fantastic to see. And, let's get to that trade right now.
Let's get to it.
Kyrie Irving is no longer a Cleveland Cavalier, the former face of the franchise for a couple seasons, reportedly the face of the franchise till LeBron came back, is now a Boston Celtics. And that's kind of weird because they're the top two teams in the East last season.
That's funny.
Nobody was thinking Boston would be on the list of teams Kyrie would go to. Well, what was your opinion when you first heard the breaking news of Kyrie going to Boston?
You know what, Dustin? It all happened so fast.
It did.
Right?
I was surprised when you told me. Like, you texted me. I'm like, there was a trade? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Kyrie?
E-Man texted me that it was rumored by Shams of Yahoo Sports. And then 20 minutes later, I think 10 minutes later, Woj started reporting on it. And then after that, Jeff Goodman just broke the news. Like, it's official, guys.
Jeff Goodman, who's also a college basketball insider for ESPN, but he does some NBA stuff also. It was surprising, too, because Boston got rid of Isaiah Thomas, which we know well as Kings fans and people that cover the Kings.
Love IT.
I love the pizza guy. Okay, he's not a sponsor of us, but I really love that guy. Then they also get Jay Crowder and some picks, and Jay Crowder's probably a underrated guy in NBA.
Very, very underrated.
Very underrated, and he helped Boston a lot the last couple of years. But it makes you think.
They also get the Nets' unprotected first-round pick for next year.
Yeah, and that was involved with the Paul
Pierce. Which can be a potential top 10 pick.
Kevin Garnett trade a couple years ago.
Exactly.
So, the players around are nobody. They're basically somebody. They're not nobody. So,
yeah, absolutely.
It was all around great trade for everybody, I think. What did you make of seeing Isaiah Thomas going out of Boston, though?
I'll say this, though, and I said this, and I mentioned it a little bit on our daily news playlist yesterday on YouTube. You did it the first day, right?
Yes, I did it breaking news day.
You had your take, and I had my take the following day. And how I see this trade is, short-term wise, I feel like the Cavaliers got a lot. I mean, they got the Nets unprotected pick for 2018. They got Isaiah Thomas, which can easily replace Kyrie as far as scoring. He averaged 29 points last season. I love that. But to me, the biggest asset in that trade, as far as next season, was Jay Crowder. Because anytime he can add a wing who's a two-way player who can hit open shots and really defend the opposing best player, which is what he's done his entire career. Even though he's gotten exposed by LeBron the past 3 years, now he gets to play alongside LeBron James, and he doesn't have to worry about that. The only guy he has to prepare for is Kevin Durant, which he'll face in the finals, barring injury. And I also said this. The Cavs added Jeff Green, which was huge. Now you have two guys to throw at KD. LeBron doesn't have to use his energy in the first three quarters, and he can play KD in the fourth when it matters, right? Last year, he was exhausted by the time it got to the fourth, and he had to play hero ball. And now you have two legitimate guys that can play Draymond Green and KD and Andre Iguodala on any given night.
I think Danny Ainge, going back to Boston, though.
Okay. Let's just ignore everything I just said.
Ignore everything you just said. Because
you don't care. Because you're wrong. Because I'm wrong.
Because he's wrong. Leo's wrong. But I think Danny Ainge got it right. People were expecting something big all summer long from Boston, and he finally got it right. The Gordon Hayward stuff was nice, but everybody knew Gordon was either going to go.
So you would prefer Kyrie over Jimmy Butler?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Kyrie is so young, 25 years old. Remember, this guy came into the NBA, 19 years old around there? He barely played at Duke. He was hurt the whole time there. He came into NBA to be a face of a franchise. Cleveland drafted him for that reason because no longer LeBron was there. LeBron re-showed up after Kyrie was the face of the franchise, took over basically what was supposed to be Kyrie's team, and Dan Gilbert's like, oh, yeah, nothing ever happened. Here, LeBron, take the team. Well, guess what? It wasn't Kyrie's team anymore. It was LeBron's again. And I just think...
It's called ego, though.
It is called ego.
It's all about winning.
It is all about winning.
And Kyrie's been winning the past 3 years because of LeBron.
Well, he never got the chance to win without LeBron. Because LeBron was name recognized before Kyrie ever came in the league. So Kyrie never had the opportunity to make it.
But they worked together so well.
They did. That's the thing. It was this. I think Kyrie got tired of it.
He's selfish.
What, really, Leo? You thinking he's selfish? Come on. The
he's
guy's
playing
not
with
selfish.
the best player in the world.
He's playing with the best guy in the world. But remember, who scored 40 points in the finals?
He did.
Kyrie did, not LeBron.
LeBron scored 39, I think.
Okay, so
and he made the iconic block on Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, but who made the shot? Who made the shot?
You're right. But the block happened before the shot.
Who helped bring the championship back to Cleveland?
LeBron did.
Wow.
LeBron did.
No, Kyrie helped too.
Let's just keep it on.
Come on.
Kyrie helped most definitely.
Yes.
And again, I thought they were perfect together.
They were. I thought they were great.
But then Kyrie's ego got in the way, and he demanded a trade. Whatever was said, we don't know. Now, I don't think we'll ever know. I mean, but maybe in a few years we'll know.
LeBron has a history of kind of bullying his point guards. If you look about it, Mario Chalmers, always on his case. Even before that, he never really had a point guard.
That's true.
In Cleveland, because LeBron likes to handle the ball. So I could see why Kyrie was upset. He's like, man, let me lead a little bit.
But to the extent where you want to give up another a fourth year of a finals appearance, like to that extent, because you know and I know the Cavs are going to be in the finals again next season.
Boston.
He's saying Boston, guys. Come on. Tell Dustin what's up, man.
Yeah, come on. You think? Let's
talk about Boston, though.
Okay, let's talk about Boston.
They have an entire new nucleus. So seriously, it's completely new. How do we expect them to be the second best team, not knowing how it's all going to work?
Okay, Al Horford was hurt most of the year, right?
That's fine.
Okay. And he's a great
veteran.
Great
veteran.
Guy's been a classic since college.
Absolutely. Love his game. He's a perfect player for that roster.
He's a perfect player for that roster. He didn't really get to show what he had last year because, new team and kind of got injuries got in the way. But I think he's going to be back 100% now.
That's fine. But again, they're still on you together.
I know
How do you mold that so fast and then become a top 2 team in the East when you have Washington right there? You have Milwaukee knocking on the door. They have, I think, the second best player in the East behind LeBron James and Andre and Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, right? So how do we just label the Celtics the second best team when they have a completely new roster? I get it. They might be the best team in the next 5 years because Danny Ainge, and I give him props, I criticize him a lot in the offseason. He completely remodeled the entire team.
I'm going to get you a Danny Ainge Kings jersey.
Oh, hell no.
What?
No, he said Sacramento is awful.
He plays with Sacramento.
Something like that. I mean, he said Sox suck. So there's a lot of
Because he was at the airport,
that just don't like him. Okay, I'm just saying. But going back to the Celtics roster, how good are they really? We don't know about Kyrie leading the team because he's never done it. He is now the face of the franchise. He got what he wanted. Now, it's business, right? It's game time. Will he perform? We'll find out. But as of right now, to label him as a second-best team is premature, in my opinion.
So we got Kyrie at point guard now.
Okay.
We got Gordon Hayward at small forward now.
Okay.
We got Al Horford at center or power forward.
Yeah, and you have
Jason Tatum now, also the first-round pick.
And you have
which is a pretty solid pick.
7-11, which is Jason Tatum, and
he's changing his number, Jason Tatum.
To what?
Because Kyrie's taking over at number 11.
So there's no more 7-11 with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
No.
So that was a cool 7-11, and now he's
going
to ruin
7-11. Yeah, but it's Kyrie's high school number, so he wanted to be different. But
so he's just going to punk the rookie and say, "Give me that jersey, boy."
Basically.
He already took pictures in it, and now he wants the jersey.
Hey, you're the face.
What about like E-Man that does all this stuff for graphic design? Now I got to change his number again. Pisses him off.
Well, what if he gives him a nice payment for it?
All right,
that happens
fine.
That's fine. All the time.
That's fine. But again, you know, they have Jaylen Brown, they have the rookie, and they also picked up Morris. I think it's Marcus Morris.
Yeah.
It's one of the twins. I always confuse them.
Markeith? No.
Yeah, the guy that played for the Pistons last season. That's the guy that they picked up starting small forward now because they lost Jay Crowder.
Yeah.
I don't know if you insert Jaylen Brown or the rookie right off the bat.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens in Boston, though. But they're so young. But I think Brad Stevens finally has a team he could win with, and with a leader like Kyrie, and he knows Gordon Hayward, and he knows what Al Horford can do. Because remember, Al Horford, all that time in Atlanta, he was the leader of that team.
That's fine.
They're
still not better than the Wizards, at least right now.
Who's better, Kyrie or John Wall, in your opinion? As a point guard.
That's tough. I mean,
Come on.
That's tough.
Kyrie.
John Wall is 24. No, John Wall is 26.
Basically the same age, yeah.
Yeah, basically the same age. I mean, John Wall came in with DeMarcus Cousins at 19 years old as well. He might be a year older than Kyrie. So look, the reason why I give Washington the nod is because they've been together. They kept their entire nucleus together. And yes, Shaq said that Otto Porter is not. No, they kept their nucleus together, right?
Otto Porter's not in Brooklyn either?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Washington kept him. So I give them the nod. I also like what the Bucks did. They added to their talented young roster. So you have to watch out for them now. So I got the Cavs. I have the Wizards, the Bucks,
crazy.
The Raptors, then the Celtics.
Wow, no, the Celtics are way better than the Raptors. Come on,
And that's fine.
Come on,
that's fine. On paper, they might be, but again, if we go off experience and these guys playing together, these guys haven't played together.
True. Okay, I'll give you that.
So that's why I'm going to put them.
At least put them in third in the East.
I can't because I think the Bucks are better right now.
Really?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
And in my heart, I think the Bucks are better right now.
Okay.
Will they be better in the future? Who knows? I think the Celtics are in a position to succeed and to really dominate if LeBron leaves next season. But I can say the same thing about the Greek freak and his team.
LeBron is leaving.
If LeBron leaves,
it's
the East will open up for a lot of teams, and the Celtics might be that team.
If LeBron leaves Cleveland, I think the NBA is opening up everything, and everybody's getting to the playoffs. 1 to 16. I think. I just think. I don't see why LeBron would stay.
Okay.
Upon this season, because you got Isaiah Thomas, nice player. Jay Crowder, nice, but who's the other superstar? He likes to play with superstars. Remember?
Yeah, but his roster is deep now, though. You have Kyle Korver, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson, Kevin Love. I mean, you got a lot of good players.
They're trying to get rid of Kevin Love, too.
No, well, they're going to keep Kevin Love.
They're going to get rid of him by trade deadline.
No, they'll keep him.
No, they're not.
He's on the long-term deal. No one's going to touch his contract. And I just feel like that's a nice asset to have, Dustin. Let's talk a little bit. Let's end this topic by talking Cavs Warriors in the finals.
Not happening again.
How do you think the Cavs? Because it's going to happen. How do you think the Cavs will match up? And do you think that they closed the gap a lot, or did they close it at least a little bit? In your opinion,
the Warriors would blow them out in 4 straight.
In 4 straight, huh?
4 straight.
Ouch. I'll say this again, as I said earlier. They have wings that can defend Kevin Durant, and then E-Man brought a good point. They said, well, now they have guys that can guard KD, but now Steph Curry is going to expose their guards.
True.
I said this, though. Isaiah Thomas can hold his own against anybody. And the last time I checked, Isaiah Thomas whooped some butt when he was with the Kings, and every time the Celtics played the Warriors, they had a tough time beating the Celtics because IT was just giving it to them, like hard. I don't want to hear that he can't hold his own against anybody. Do we know the first Cleveland-Boston matchup this year? Christmas. Ooh. No, wait. What'd you say?
Cleveland and Boston. I know we're talking about
Boston's opening night.
Oh, ooh.
Opening night.
That gets better, but
yeah, Christmas is Cavs Warriors.
Okay, but going back to both those things, Cavs Warriors. Just don't see it. I know that the Cavs are deep now. Okay, that's good.
They're super deep. And then one, you know what else?
But who's going to stop Draymond? Jay Crowder?
Jeff Green.
Jeff Green's over the hill. Come on.
Jeff Green's
over the hill.
I'll say this. What if the Pelicans, for whatever reason, struggle, right?
Oh, and you mean DeMarcus?
And Boogie is right there.
Okay.
Now you have the Nets' number 1 pick. You offer that pick to the Pelicans. They're like, Boogie's going to leave us regardless. And you go and sign Dwayne Wade, which he's going to sign for the veteran minimum. You sign Dwayne Wade, DeMarcus Cousins. Now you have flexibility. And now you're the NBA champions. There's no doubt if Dwayne Wade, DeMarcus Cousins signs with the Cavaliers or LeBron James, they will beat the Warriors hands down.
Dwayne Wade's going to Milwaukee. No, I'm joking.
Hey, that'd be...
He played at Marquette.
That'd be a good...
He played at Marquette.
That'd be nice.
Milwaukee.
That'd be nice.
But okay.
But he's going to Cleveland.
Did you hear the reports also the young Bulls hated Dwayne Wade? I don't know if you read that either, but yeah, that's what some reports said.
I would too, because Dwayne Wade expects greatness from his guys. And if he can't if he can't hustle every day, and if you're not obsessed with the game of basketball, he's going to get on your ass about everything. Period.
Maybe let you drive his Ferrari.
Maybe he'll let me drive his Ferrari.
Like his son. Did you see that video?
That was
legit.
Crazy.
That was legit.
That was crazy.
Hey, do we have any music of what Kyrie though thought of LeBron and stuff like that? E-man. But okay, going back to the Warriors and Cavs, I don't think the Cavs have it in them to.
I do.
Okay.
I think the roster's flexible now. They have options. I think if they add
more options are good.
A very nice option before the deadline. I think if they add a guard that's the two-way player, I'm thinking Dwayne Wade. I'm thinking if they get Dwayne Wade and they trade for someone before the deadline, because now they have an enticing
Who are they going to trade for and who are they going to give up?
Oh, well, we don't. Well, they have the Brooklyn's net. They have Brooklyn's pick. You telling me teams won't die for that pick next year?
Like, okay, give up like Kevin Love and
whoever,
the first round pick
for DeMarcus Cousins.
Okay, that's enticing for the Pelicans
because you're going to lose DeMarcus regardless.
True, yeah.
So you better get right, because you gave up Buddy Hield, you gave up pretty much De'Aaron Fox, right?
But where does that change the game for Cleveland? Then were they going to go inside with DeMarcus now, and LeBron go into the paint?
DeMarcus would destroy the Warriors, and you know that he would demolish that team. There's not a big on that roster that can compete with DeMarcus Cousins.
Draymond can get in his head though.
Oh my god!
Come on.
He will get it. I mean, those guys will cancel each other out. Like, literally.
There'll be like technicals and ejections everywhere.
It'd be
like the Tigers and Yankees brawl today.
I
don't know if sports fans saw that.
Sports fans.
Look it up. Tigers and Yankees brawl.
Let us know if you guys enjoyed the brawl.
That was actually a good baseball brawl. I'm not going to lie. Punches were thrown. Not pushing, basically. But, okay, I could see it.
Now you begin. Now
no, you're not. No, picture. Boston's still going to play the Warriors.
No, they're not.
They are.
So let's talk about the Kings now, right?
Oh yeah, let's go to the Kings.
But before we do,
let us know. Is there any comments, E-Man?
Yeah, and any comments?
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. Is it still in HD? All right,
it's
perfect.
HD.
So the streaming is very good here.
We're looking beautiful.
This podcast is brought to you by pristineauction.com. Let's see the little promo that we produced for them right now.
Most sports fans dream of owning valuable memorabilia of their favorite athletes or teams, but fear the prices they would have to pay to own such a thing. Fear no more. Pristine Auction sells authentic and affordable pieces of history for any sport every single day. It's quick and free to register and bid, and you only pay when you win. Visit pristineauction.com for more details. That's PRISTINE auction.com.
So check them out, guys. As a matter of fact, we're on pristineauction.com right now, and we're looking at a Mickey Mantle signed OAL baseball. The highest bid right now, Dustin, is $436. That's super cheap for a piece of history, guys.
And a piece of history, and also
there's an hour left. So hurry up and go bid right now.
I also saw a Floyd Mayweather thing on there earlier today. Speaking of Floyd Mayweather, the fights this week.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much amazing memorabilia on this website. You guys should definitely check them out. There's actually a John Elway signed Broncos 36 by 36 custom frame. Tagada handprint display, and the highest bid right now is $300. There's an hour left. Go and bid right now. Your favorite teams, Pristine has them all.
Nice. Go to Pristine Auctions.
So let's move on to the Kings and their depth chart. The thing is, this is gonna change as soon as we see them perform in preseason. October 2nd is the first game. It's against San Antonio.
Right around the corner.
As of right now, the way I have my depth chart and my starting five is George Hill at the point, Buddy Hield at the 2, Garrett Temple at the 3, Scal at the 4, and Costa at the 5.
Ooh, Costa's starting.
Okay.
Interesting.
Absolutely. I think Costa's the best center on this roster. In terms of knowing his role and knowing what Jeff Yeager. What Dave Yeager. Yeager bombs. We had Yeager bombs before the show.
Not Woj bombs.
Not Woj bombs. Kosta Koufos is just the ideal player for any system. He understands his role. He's not going to go out there and shoot an ill-advised shot. No. you know what you're going to get out of him, and coaches love that. They love security players. They love guys that understand the system, and he is that guy, which is why I'm going to scratch him in as my starting center on opening night, and I'm going to play a guy that can stretch the floor, that can play inside with him, that can really he can really benefit with playing with the guy like Costa, and that's Skal Labissiere. Skal's going to start. They should definitely give him the reins to be the future power forward of this team, which is why I have him there. And a lot of teams, a lot of fans want to see Willie Cauley-Stein and Skal, but I don't think that the thin towers will do well as far as rebounding against other big front courts, because they're going to get out rebound because they're not that strong yet, which is why I would put Costa there.
The only position I have like a question mark. I like your starting five, but I think Fox is going to start no matter what. He's the face of the franchise.
You think
now.
so?
I think so. Yeah, I think Jordan's going to come off the bench. Buddy is going to start at the small forward. But the only one I have question mark is.
And trust me though, I want Fox to start.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm just saying because knowing how Jaeger coaches, I see him.
George Hill can pick it up quicker.
Exactly.
But small forward.
That's a huge question
mark,
which is why I have Temple there.
I know, and who else would you put there? I know he's on both your. No, Malachi, right? Is in
well, the thing is, Malachi is a second guy there.
Yeah.
That can easily be Vince Carter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If Vince is there too,
I don't see how
Jaeger's system, but I don't think Vince is going to start.
I don't think he's going to start, which is why I'm like, there's a huge hole there.
Yeah, because that's remember when we were going to the draft last year, we're like, the small forward position is a position we can't figure out for some reason with the Kings.
You just can't.
You can't. We haven't had a good one since Peja, basically.
Yeah, and Rudy Gay.
Okay, Rudy. Yeah, Rudy's awesome, but Rudy was no. I want to say he wasn't Peja, but Rudy.
No, he wasn't Peja.
No, I think Rudy was a great fit for at the time. But that's the one position on this team right now.
He's gone, yeah, and that position is just the Kings have to put. There's multiple guys. I have Bogdan backing up Buddy at the 2, but he can easily play the 3. But I think Malachi is more suited to play the 3 because he's a little bit stronger. He got stronger in the offseason. And again, you have JJ, which is Jackson, Justin Jackson, right there.
We have Harry Giles too.
He's kind of like, oh, am I going to play? Maybe not, because you have Vince Carter. It's interesting that position is
Harry Giles too.
I don't know. I mean, right now, to me, Harry Giles will be in the D League.
Yeah, okay.
He's not going to play next season. G League, sorry, he's not playing next season, barring some crazy injuries to Skal and to Willie. I just don't see it. But then I have Zach Randolph backing up Skal, and I have Willie backing up Costa.
I like it a lot. Same against small forward. I think the lack of depth in that. Vince Carter's great to back up and basically be there to help out.
He's a backup.
But he's going to help out Malachi, and Garrett Temple's a solid player to get to points, rebounds, whatever you need.
And defend and then hustle. The question is, will Malachi, the forgotten one,
be okay with?
Will he step up and become that small forward next season? I don't know.
He doesn't want us to remember. Don't remember him, right?
Yeah,
that's what he told me.
I don't know. I really hope Malachi steps up because he's been in Jaeger's system for at least a year now, and that's why I'm not going to give the nod to Justin Jackson unless Jackson just outperforms everybody in preseason and just shows off. Right, you're like, oh my god, like this dude's a smart. Justin Jackson, I think he might be the future there, but as of this upcoming season, I feel like, Temple, a combination of Temple, Malachi, Bogdan makes more sense there. And then Vince Carter playing that position at times as well.
How many minutes do you think Vince is going to get?
I think about 15 a night.
Okay. Help out coaching also, too. And developing Justin Jackson.
But again, the Kings have
the depth chart's pretty solid.
They have bodies.
Yeah.
But we're not sure if those bodies will perform at a high level
there's a couple
at the
pieces,
small forward position.
And we never know what the trade deadline next season also in February.
But okay, let's scratch that.
Yeah.
You'd put Fox at the point.
I put Fox at the point.
George Hill.
Oh yeah, I forgot Bogdan too. George Hill on the bench coming off.
That's fine. Again, I would prefer Fox, Buddy, Temple, Skal, and Costa. But knowing how Dave coaches, I feel like George Hill will start.
Yeah.
But Dustin says no matter what, he feels like because De'Aaron Fox is the face of the franchise
He got
now?
drafted to play
and,
basically.
And that's fair.
I think Buddy and Bogdan, they're going to switch back and forth at the shooting guard position.
Okay.
Shooting guard position, I think.
Which is why that's
But I think Buddy gets to start every night, basically, though. I think Bogdan still has to develop and learn Jaeger's system, but he'll be coming off the bench more frequently. I think Temple does start, but I think Vince Carter gets more minutes than Malachi.
Okay.
For some reason. And I think Justin Jackson's going to get maybe, I don't know how many minutes a night, 10 to 15 maybe?
Okay, that's
but
fair.
I think Malachi has so much talent. I just think he has to figure it out, and maybe Dave Yeager has to figure it out with him, and figure out where to manage that minutes, because there's a lot of bodies to give minutes to.
I know,
and
there's a lot of bodies.
It's crazy to think about it. All these players, and you have Zach Randolph now also, and Willie Cauley-Stein and Costa, so the point guard and power forward is interesting too. I think Scal starts though, but I think Zebo could start some nights also. So maybe they switch out position.
Or people will say, let's start Willie and Zach as opposed to Costa and Scal.
True, yeah.
You know, and I'm okay with that.
And remember, Zach Randolph didn't have a problem coming off the bench last year in Memphis. So let's see. But he's a Dave Yeager guy, so maybe Dave wants him to start here and there. So
who knows?
It's all up in there.
I think, but I think fans ideally would want to see Scal and Willie start together because they're the Thin Towers.
The Kentucky,
the Kentucky connection. They're both young, but again, I feel like different front courts can give him a lot of issues, especially on defense.
I like Willie so much, but I think he has to figure it out still.
I
think he's still developing into his body. And it's scary to say because a couple years ago in college without Willie Cauley-Stein, is he maybe the next DeMarcus in the NBA? But he's not really. He doesn't have DeMarcus's body size. Willie Cauley-Stein is so talented. He's not, but he's so talented.
He's very talented. He's very versatile. We saw a lot of his offensive game come to life towards the end of the season last year, right? But I don't like that because I feel like his role should be blocking shots, rebounding, hustle. And if the coaching staff, if they don't ingrain that in his brain,
you can't have a Marcus All.
Yeah, Willie will want to literally do everything, and that's when he's gonna spin out of the rotation and not play his game, which is going to be bad for the Kings, and it's going to be bad for him and his career.
He
has to understand his Tyson Chandler role: rebound, block shots, and everything will be fine.
Yeah, he's not Marcus All.
He's not.
He's not what Dave Yeager had him as.
He's not.
He's not Marcus All. Is what maybe the best center in NBA right now. It's scary to say, but
I think it's DeMarcus.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I think it's DeMarcus and Anthony Davis.
I think Anthony Davis is more power forward. I know he's tall, but
I think they're all bigs. At the end of the day,
there's no more.
There's no more traditional centers or power forwards.
Yeah, but
that's fair though. I mean, Mark definitely ranks up there.
Yeah, but I think Willie has to develop. As you said, he has to be okay with this role and has to look at what Dave Yeager liked in Memphis and what he expects out of him. Because Dave Yeager, he's kind of an old school style coach, and I think Willie has to basically take that in mind and watch the tape and run with it.
I want to give E-Man some time.
Yeah.
Give me your starting five real fast.
All rookies?
He said all rookies, man. Seriously, though, what's your starting five?
It would be
George Hill. Buddy Hield. Justin Jackson. Wow. Scal. Wow, he's gone with the ideal fan, with the ideal fan starting five.
Why Justin Jackson?
He has length.
Okay.
6'8".
Okay.
Can run with the lengthy Western Conference players.
You trust a rookie? You think Dave will trust him from day one, knowing how Dave is?
He impressed me in Summer League. He hasn't disappointed me yet.
Well, I mean, Summer League is Summer League.
He was legit in college last year, too.
And that's fair. Okay, so E-Man has George Hill, Buddy Hield, Justin Jackson, Scal, and Willie.
Ooh, Justin's starting over Fox.
Everybody.
Ooh.
All right, well.
Where's the defense on there?
Let us know which lineup you guys think will pretty much happen on opening night. Again, just without watching these guys play together, as of right now, I feel like a combination of George Hill and a Costa in the starting lineup will help the younger guys kind of like ease in, right? You don't want to throw in all young guys and then for their confidence to go down and then spin out of the rotation, as I mentioned earlier. I just feel like you have to have a mixture of both.
Yeah, and Bogdan's, I think, going to be the interesting one next year.
Very interesting
because
next year.
We don't know what he's going to do.
We don't.
And he's new to the NBA, so he's basically a rookie also. So it's gonna be fun to watch to see what Dave Yeager does with him.
And we hope you guys can join the conversation. As always, this will be posted on YouTube as well. It'll be on Audio Boom, which will then export it to iTunes, TuneIn Radio, Google Play.
Yeah.
If you guys can leave us a review, we would really appreciate it. Let us know if you enjoy the show. What do you guys want us to talk about? The season is right around. We're less than a month and a half away, dude.
Yeah, and
that's crazy.
We still have some more breaking news from this week. Magic Johnson's in trouble.
Oh my gosh!
The Pacers have filed charges of tampering, and the NBA are looking into it.
It's ridiculous. It's a disgrace. Really.
Is it? Come on.
Yeah.
He was tampering.
Magic said, "I like you, man." You know what that means?
He's tampering. He basically.
He winked.
So.
He winked.
So.
That's not tampering.
It's tampering.
That's Magic being Magic.
Come on. He knows not better than not to do that. He basically stated on interviews before he wants George.
He went on Jimmy
Paul
Kimmel's
George
show and he
in
said,
LA.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, which basically is tampering.
But it's not. It's not It's you're assuming it's tampering. That can mean a lot of things. That can mean, hey, dude.
What if the Lakers do get fined for it? What if Magic doesn't get fined for it?
I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't know.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Woj, Adam Silver is...
you think anything will happen to you, man? No. I don't see how the Pacers have any leverage in this.
Never
It's
know.
the Pacers we're talking about, okay? But yeah, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we need to cover?
What happened this week? Anything else happening this week in the NBA? I don't remember. Yeah, before we go.
Predictions.
Fight this weekend.
predictions.
Fight predictions.
E-Man
first.
E-Man's going first.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather, 49-0 against Conor McGregor, 0-0.
Conor McGregor.
Ooh.
Okay, he's going with Conor. Go ahead.
Can both get knocked out? Man. I think Conor shocks the world.
Okay.
I think something happens. I don't like Conor, but I think something happens.
Is the CK team going 3 for 3? I think it is. Let's go, Conor McGregor. Knock him out in second round. I know you're going to do it. Let's go, baby. As of right now, he's plus 425. That's an interesting line. I think I bet it this weekend, and I'll let you guys know if I do or not.
You think Conor takes him to the ground like the Tigers and Yankees all the way?
I think he's coming in like a tiger and like a leprechaun and all that funny stuff he'd be doing out there.
Oh, it's going to be interesting. Is the official weigh-in tomorrow also, I believe?
It is. Today was the press conference today? Was it yesterday? It was yesterday. It was very serious.
Oh, and did you see Paulie Malignaggi?
Oh, I did.
His sparring partner got in Conor McGregor's face.
McGregor whooped his ass. Come on. He did. McGregor whoops everybody. Anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm good
the
too.
CK team went 3 for 3 on McGregor. Let us know who you guys think will win the fight, man. Join the conversation right now.
Twitter will break if McGregor wins.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine that? Hey, that's it. I'm good. Are you good?
I don't have anything else. John Jones got suspended again of your MMA fan. Whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking
again?
of Conor McGregor, yeah,
he's not going to fight Brock Lesnar?
He's got his title stripped of him because it failed a drug test. But yeah, I thought you heard that. But yeah.
Anyways, thank you guys so much.
305.
On behalf of the entire team, peace.
Kyrie.